Welcome to my channel, Sage of Aqua, and today we're going to do a Mutable extended, and the reason why is because we found what I would call a distress signal. So in a love reading, when you get the Three of Swords, it can indicate heartbreak of some kind. But in a general reading, this is a distress frequency, and it's come up in the mutable signs reading. And this is incredibly important because this distress signal is very overpowering. And so we need to go into what this could mean and what this distress signal could be about. So just during my pre-shuffle, I have got out the Hermit. So I'm just going to get a little bit more light on this table. Alright, it's just a little bit dark in my room today. So last night I pulled some moonlight cards, and I've just had one fall on the floor. And on my channel, if they fall on the floor, then they're wholly important. So that's the Hermit come out again. So we've got double confirmation already about the Hermit frequency. So the Hermit is basically quite a spiritual creature, and the path that the Hermit is on is very much a path of solitude, and where he goes within, and he's attuned. The Hermit is an Earth and a Virgo sign, so we are actually doing Virgo in today. So that does actually make sense that we're doing the mutable signs. If you're new to my channel, my channel is called Sage of Aqua, and I do doors of perception, the gravity door, and ripple effect vibrations. And I don't actually do sun signs typically. The reason why is because I feel the power of the sun is a constant energy source, and really it overpowers any other vibrations. So if you actually try and look at the sun, you're only going to get the sun. So I look at the variables around the sun and the moon, and I think it gives a lot clearer picture about what could be travelling around in its little wavelengths, and what could be entering our atmosphere. And bear in mind, once it hits our atmosphere, it has to filter through the ozone layer, and then it has to get past the water vapour. So by the time it gets to 50% of it is thermal energy, and thermodynamics cannot be read by tarot cards. Okay, thermal energy is read by a thermometer. So that is why I don't read sun signs. So we've got another one out, two in fact. Okay, so we've got keep your sense of humour, don't take things too seriously, and stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to outcome. Okay, so this frequency could be weighing on the mind, and you don't want to speak about it. So we're going to look into that, because this could be causing some level of despair, or at least anguish on your mind, and we just want to look into it, because it's not typical that a Three of Swords comes up in a general reading. So this is, if you just join my channel, this is a distress frequency, and so something is broiling underneath the surface and causing some level of antagonizing despair, which, you know, we don't like to see it here. So we're going to go into it and have a look at what this could be. So we'll just get a couple more cards out. And just the overall frequency at the moment in mutable signs is the Sun is in Pisces, Mars is in Gemini, Venus is in Pisces, Neptune is in Pisces, and the full moon is going into Virgo in a couple of weeks' time. So we've got quite a bit of mutable frequency around. Another one on the floor. Power. Okay, so this frequency is basically very, very intense and very powerful. And lightning is basically the heavens striking the earth with power. So there is some kind of channel here, some kind of channel of power. And in the Hermit frequency, the Hermit does represent a wise figure that has an extended understanding about this kind of heaven to earth power. So it's looking overall that this frequency that's causing distress is bringing your awareness to your knowledge. And with the full moon going into Virgo, this is very much about knowledge, and it may be on some level causing some discomfort. So let's try and get a few more out so that we can explore this frequency. So today I'm doing the mutable signs, which is Pisces, Gemini, Virgo and Sagittarius. So these signs are mutable and they are receptive, and I myself have 4 planets in Gemini, so I am very much drawn to doing these readings. And also in my analytics, my viewers, likes, subscribes and shares, comments are primarily mutable signs. So I will follow the content will follow the viewer analytics. So mutable is getting extended this month because of the high ratings by mutable signs in the analytics. So let's just see if we can get a little bit more information about what's going on here. So let's just have a strong look at the Hermit sign. It is a major arcana, and I'll see if I can get some more information. So the interpretation of the card is prudence, and so it really is about going within. It really is about going within. So I would be able to tell straight away that meditation would be an advantage for anyone that is tuning into the Hermit frequency. And let's see if we can get the Hermit up on the page. Okay, so first of all, I do like to have a look at the polarized energy on this tarot DNA chart. So we're going to have a look at that, and the Hermit does reflect an opposing energy of strength. So in order to follow the path of the Hermit, one needs to find a lot of personal strength. So as you can see from this, it's a number 9. It's a 9 vibration, and he's there, and he's got his home hearth, he's got his books, he's got his writing plume there for writing, his ink, and he's got his books, so and bottles. So he is very content there in his wicker chair to be alone. So I'm picking up, and I've just got the snow leopard take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. So we're looking at a frequency that is very much isolated. Okay, so the Four of Swords also is on the bottom. So the 4 is the number for stability, and 4 of Swords. Let's just get that one. 4s are even and stable. 4 is the number of the sides of the square. 4 relates to structure, compass points, 4 elements. And in the organisation of tarot in itself, there are 4 suits to a deck, 4 court cards, and so there is some structure, routine here. There's some rigidity in this frequency, but it's a discipline. This is discipline. So we're looking at the 4 of Swords. 4 in this card is neutrality. So this means nothing's happened. So this is very much a Zen frequency here. So time out, recovering, low energy levels, just a much needed break. It's time to stop what you're doing. Whatever it is you're doing, it's time to stop, okay? Alright, we've got some more cards that have just fallen on the floor. So I always take a great interest in the cards that fall on the floor. So we've got Eagle Communion here, double confirmation. So when the eagle comes into my readings, the eagle is a carrier of great prayer, and to me, it is such a powerful messenger. So there's a really important message, and communion is basically listening to your inner higher self, and we are bringing awareness to this this signal, because discomfort brings awareness. So this is about heightened awareness. So the eagle is bringing in a message that you must have heightened awareness. There is something that you need to focus on, and pain and suffering and anguish and discomfort is Spirit's way of saying to bring your awareness, to rein your awareness in. And the eagle is the most is the most chief carrier of all the angels and the bird and animal spirits. This is the elder. This spells elder. So whatever it is that's a great mystery wants your awareness on, it is a very important role, and it is something that implies that you could be on the path of an elder in your community, which is of great honor. We also have double confirmation. They came out together, of the Chariot. So we're going to have a look at the Chariot energy, because these two cards came out together, and that is very, very unusual that double confirmation comes out together. So we are just going to have a bit of a look into this Chariot energy. I'm just going to have to stop this and rescue my dog. One moment, please. Okay, so we have the Fairy Wind and the Chariot came out together. Now that's never happened to me before, so that's the first. So I've had a good look at the Chariot, and the Chariot represents energy and progress. So this is a Cancerian card, which is a very watery energy, and could be also, you know, basically Cancer is a cardinal sign, but I mean, being such high level water and lunar influences, we can adopt the Cancerian energy as our own, because it's so close to Mutable. Basically slow and steady progress to gain great value experience in the journey. Okay, so basically Great Spirit is saying you're being offered a journey, an opportunity of high level important, and this is a great honor, because you have Eagle Spirit here, in Eagle Spirit is saying that this is a great honor, that the ancestors are encouraging you to take on this honorable position and journey into the hermit energy. Action is the key word. Events are about to speed up, and success is within reach. So the card reveals movement in terms of a journey, yet often denotes another kind of departure from the familiar to the unknown. So moving on, or growing closer, or making significant progress in a creative or a business project. To stay true to your path, approach this situation with drive, focus and determination, but keep the balance. So you've got to rein in your ego. So this is the way of the hermit. So this is about taking your ego out of the equation to be ultimately successful and get some progress. So it's about reining in your plans, and you may doubt yourself. So you just may doubt yourself in this circumstance.